Welcome to Common Sense. I'm your host, Laura Fong. On this episode, Plaza Golf helps us with our game and gear. We'll learn all about this fitting area, which Plaza Golf specializes in, and why it's so important to have the perfect fit for your game. Plus, we'll meet one of the owners, Todd Palace, who shares with us his story of his family-run and owned business that's been in Torrance for 30 years. A bogey for one golf store turned into a hole-in-one for Todd Palace, a part owner and founder of Plaza Golf on Crenshaw Boulevard. The mom-and-pop style shop opened its doors back in 1985.
Golf is hard. If you don't have the right stuff, it makes it harder. So we want to help them by getting them the right stuff so they can play better and enjoy the game.
Palace grew up in Torrance and started playing golf when he was 8 years old and went on to play at Torrance High School and El Camino College.
And we used to go over to Dominguez Golf Course and that. My brother, and again, my brother was better. He's the one who started and I kind of just tagged along.
As Palace became a golf enthusiast, it was natural for him to find part-time work at a local golf shop. And when that store went out of business, it became the perfect opportunity for him.
One of my customers came in and said, hey, why don't you, buy him out and start your business?
Starting a business isn't that simple. There are many things to take into consideration. And for Palace, his main priority was that he wanted to do something good for people. So it was a no-brainer for him after that customer gave him a scenario to think about.
If I gave you a grandmother with $1,000 and she came in and you know that the grandson only needed $300 worth of golf clubs, what would you do? And I said, it's easy, I'd sell her $300 worth of golf clubs. Okay, what if we went to place A? And I said, wow, probably $1,000 worth of clubs that you might not need.
Since the beginning, Palace has been dedicated to honestly helping his customers find exactly what they need. And now that he knew he wanted to open the kind of golf store that's committed to the customer, he needed to find a way to fund it.
I went and met with the banker and he was really nice. I was 25, I hadn't even finished El Camino. And he said, 80% of businesses fail because of undercapitalization. And what type of assets do you have in the event that you're unable to pay the loan back? And I'm thinking, 25, I'm not even sure if I knew what assets was.
Palace was young and ambitious, but didn't have enough for the bank to approve his loan. So he asked his mom and dad for some help.
Dad said, after looking at everything, said, I think we can do it. And he said, but if we do, I'm going to be a 50% owner. And I said, okay, great. How many hours are you going to spend? He said, well, I have my normal job for the Air Force, so I can't spend any time down there. I said, wow, 50%? I said, forget it.
After a couple days of thinking, Palace needed a mulligan and told his parents he was ready to make them partners. But his mom added a new caveat.
Mom said, you got to take your brother in the deal. And I said, I've always been little brother. He's been the better player. I've always been his shadow. I said, this is something that I found. I don't want to do that.
Palace thought about it for a few more days and got another mulligan. In the end, he partnered with his parents and brother Rand to start their family-owned and operated golf store. 30 years later, Plaza Golf now spans 6,200 square feet, has worked with big names and up-and-comers, and is still committed to their customers.
We're mom and pop, meaning that we have owners here who care. And our mission has been, since the very beginning, part of the premise was to be honest, help people get what's best for them.
And what's best for them is the right fit. Coming up, we're going to step on the green and learn all about the specialized fitting services Plaza Golf has to offer.
I like a clean car, but it wastes a lot of water if you wash it yourself. So I take mine to a professional car wash. Saves over 100 gallons. I'm a Californian and I don't waste water.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Grab your clubs, we're hitting the green. Common Sense is back, and we're at Plaza Golf near the corner of Lomita and Crenshaw Boulevards. Part owner Todd Pallas told us how he turned his passion for golf into a successful family business. Now we'll learn why it's important to have the perfect fit for your game.
So I put this together for you based on, being a ladies flex and everything, ladies head.
In addition to carrying a massive inventory with just about anything a golfer, man, woman, or child would need to enjoy the game, Plaza Golf also offers specialized fitting services.
And golf is hard with the right stuff, let alone if you don't have the right stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah, makes a difference.
Golf Week says fittings are fundamental for consistency throughout a set of clubs, and Plaza Golf is the place to be fitted. They have a team of certified fitters, including Pallas, who's an award-winning fitter.
I'm a top 50 fitter in the past for Titleist and top 100 for Mizuno. With Ping, I've been Fitter of the Year regionally for 1999, 2007, 2012.
While the awards mean a lot to Pallas, helping people improve their swing and enjoy the game means more to him.
I'm really proud of those things, and part of it I think it is helping people to get the best thing for them. And I think some of the things that set a fitter aside is I truly care for every customer. And there's times when I've actually told them, you know what, your club is, I can't beat it. I think you should just stay with your club, which they appreciate.
And it's that kind of customer care that has people talking and telling their friends. Pallas says Plaza Golf hasn't bought many advertisements over the years. Instead, it's all been word of mouth. Plus, he points out that almost anything can be bought online these days, so it's important to have the best service around.
Where we have to be different is in the service realm, and again, your reputation of being honest, but getting out there and fitting them properly is the key.
On that note, let's get back to my fitting and see how Plaza Golf does it.
We schedule about an hour and a half for each customer where we come in and we take a measurement of their, say for irons, their wrist to ground.
I may not have been dressed for the game, but after measuring my wrist to ground for my line angle, I was ready to swing. I'll show you Tiger Woods.
There you go. All right. See, nothing to it.
That's easy.
See, you're doing good. Literally, if you're just starting golf and you hit it 2 out of 3 times and you miss it the other, that's probably normal.
After a couple test swings, next would be trying out different clubs and later measuring for grip size. While Pallas has been fitting golfers for years by just watching them swing, now technology is playing a big role.
Now we can scientifically, instead of just looking at you, see exactly what the right launch angle will be. So we say, okay, for you, sir, it's a 10-degree loft. We need a graphite stiff, and it's giving you the perfect launch angle at 14, and your spin rate at 2,500 is perfect. So we can really dial in and use technology to help the golfer to play better.
Fittings are important for everyone who plays golf. Whether you're a pro or a junior, a man, woman, or child, either way, Plaza Golf welcomes everyone.
I've had a 10-year-old boy the other day swinging 95 miles an hour. I've had a 12-year-old girl swinging 100 miles an hour using min stiff shafts.
Plaza Golf is the perfect fit, and they have a friendly team working to lower your score. Now that we've learned about the fitting area, stick around to find out what made Plaza Golf stand out over the competition when they first opened their doors.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills?
Check.
Driver's license?
Check.
And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
In your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
Common Sense is back, and we're reading the green with Plaza Golf. They've been helping people improve their game for 30 years. Now we'll learn how this family-owned and operated business broke into the golf game and how they're paving the way for the future.
We were one of, I think, 2 accounts in the entire country to get it
Back in the 80s, Palace tells us Ping was the hottest golf brand on the market, and Plaza Golf had it.
That opened the door for every other company. They said, heck, if you're open with Ping, no problem.
Palace used to do fittings for Ping at that local golf store he worked at in high school and college before it closed down. So when he opened his own store, Ping's rep was able to get that account transferred over to Plaza Golf.
The stuff that we got from them was the hottest thing on the planet. The irons and the woods and everything were just fantastic. So because of that, it really helped us and gave us a strong start.
While Ping helped make Plaza Golf a popular place, the store continues to carry the latest and greatest. They have a massive inventory from Titleist to Callaway and TaylorMade that attract PGA and LPGA pros, including Lucas Lee, Park Sung-joon, and PK Conkerfan.
One of the gals, Demi Runas, who used to work with us, she worked her way through the Sumatra Tour, which is like the minor leagues, in the top 10 to get her LPGA card. So she's now on the LPGA Tour and she's playing too, which is neat. Somebody who worked with us, and I still bend her clubs for her and do anything that she needs.
Palace has worked with both men and women, proving golf isn't just a man's sport, which is why Plaza Golf has clubs, balls, and clothing made just for ladies. And they've got kids covered too. They have brands like US Kids Golf for the little ones who are ready to tee up.
We were juniors at one time in that too, and we really want to promote golf because the future is getting the younger players playing.
Plaza Golf is working to encourage kids to get out on the green, in part by working with local tournaments.
So we want to just hammer that home that, hey, just anybody who participates golf's a winner, not just the guy who gets a trophy all the time.
From inspiring future generations to fitting PGA pros, for 30 years, Palace has worked to honestly provide his customers with what they need to play the game, and he couldn't imagine doing anything else.
I'm so blessed that I'm in an industry in that I actually love and enjoy, so I'm very thankful, and I do realize every day that I could be out hammering nails on a roof or who knows what, and I'm in here and helping people and something I enjoy. On behalf of our Plaza Golf family, we'd like to thank you for 30 years in Torrance, California for your support, and we really appreciate it.
Special thanks to Todd Palace for welcoming us to Plaza Golf and Hugh Malay for coordinating the interview. If you want to start golfing or step up your game, head to Plaza Golf at 23715 Crenshaw Boulevard or give them a call at 310-534-3346. And if you're a business owner or know a great company that should be featured on Common Sense, send us an email at commonsense@torranceca.gov. Thank you so much for watching Common Sense, where we offer you a rare, behind-the-scenes look at local businesses and explore the secrets to their success. Well, I haven't found my perfect fit yet, so I'm going to stick around and keep swinging.